Today, let's talk about taking your Petite carder apart for cleaning. If you've used it a lot, you'll probably notice that you've jammed some fiber down in between where the frame and the drum are closest. So turning the drum is a little bit tighter than it should be. It really should be turning nice and easily. So, very simple to take it apart. I'm going to show you how to do it. The only tools you're going to require: pair of pliers, bladed screwdriver, and a Phillips screwdriver. Either just a regular manual screwdriver, or if you're lucky enough to have a power driver, that'll make your life a lot easier. When disassembling your Petite, there are a couple of things you have to remember. Number one, do not touch the two screws that support each of the tray hold-down blocks. They do not need to be moved. Also, do not touch the two thumb screws which lock the bearing blocks in place. The only screws that you're going to take off are these three and the bottom two. That's it. You're also not going to remove these two screws because this whole frame assembly just comes right off. The only thing that you will remove will be the two wing nuts. Okay, let's start disassembling. First of all, remove the handle. Remove the belt. Now you're going to need to remove both pulleys. You'll notice there are two E-rings on the pulleys. Use the blade screwdriver. Remove, just slip it off the ring, off the groove. Make sure you hold on to it. Don't just pop it out because it'll fly all over the place. Same thing with the small pulley. Just pop it up. The pin comes right out. The pin fits in the groove. Small pulley comes right out. Sometimes this pin is tight. If it is, use your pliers. Just pull it out. And you're going to remove both wing nuts and use your screwdriver to disassemble the frame. I'm going to do it the easy way. Don't lose your finishing washers. Pull out the tray. Now pull your frame off. Pull off the brush attachment. Don't lose the washers. And now you can slide out the drums. You'll notice sometimes the bearing will come out. It belongs back in here, so we don't lose it. You'll notice all the fiber, there's fiber stuck in there. Take the time now, clean the drums, clean the fiber off, clean your fiber off. Now let's put the carder back together. Now what I do is I put the brush on after the frame is in place because sometimes it's a little tedious getting the holes all lined up. So 1, 2, do a little wiggle. Okay, once it's all in place. Now, don't forget, make sure the washers are in. Put one on one end, one on the other end. Okay, now you got it. Line up your holes. Put the screws back in place. Put your brush attachment wing nuts back on. forget the washers. Okay, now we're going to put the pulleys back. Now remember, the tendency is large pulley, large drum, wrong. Large pulley, small drum. So put your pin back in place, like so. Put the pulley on it. Now with the E-rings, there are two techniques you can use. One is to just put the ring on like so. Take your pliers and grab the top of the ring and the bottom and push it into the groove. Make sure that it turns nice and freely. The second technique is, or another technique, put your pin back. Sometimes it's hard to get in, so just tap it. And tap it so that it's evenly spaced. Put the small pulley back on the groove. Your E-ring, make sure it's on the groove. You can use your flat blade screwdriver to just push it down like that. Takes a little practice, but you can do it. Just be careful when you're doing it that you don't lose the ring. Okay, now on the other side, you need just to put on your handle, put your tray back in, put your belt back on. And the trick is, don't do it that way. You got to put it in a figure 8. And what I do is I put it on the big pulley first, put it on the small one, and then just using the drum, walk it around. Simple as that. And you're back in business. You noticed it went right back together. No adjusting required because I didn't touch this. And also your tray still is not binding because I did not touch these two screws which hold these quarter rounds in place. That, my friends, is all that's to it.